I'm the Snob, a celebrity hair artist, and I'm going to be giving you my ultimate wig masterclass. So it's really important to get your base perfect. So I've just braided Dej's hair back, and guess what? I've got a little secret for you guys. I do not use wig caps. I do not use bald cap. I use tights. And I use tights because they're much more thinner. They give a seamless bald look. Tights are the best. The reason I do this is to get a reasonable space just to go over Dej's head without any problems. And then you just pull this down. So I'm just gonna wrap it round and make a knot. And then you're just gonna cut the end. Can you see how that just melts? So now I'm going to use a little bit of adhesive just to lay down these rugged edges. The dyeing method we're going to use today is called the watercolor method, and how we do this is piping hot water straight from the kettle, and what you're going to do is pour the hot water in, get your dye, squeeze that right into the hot water, and make sure you give it a good old spin. And once that's done, Susie hair is ready to be dyed. So I've split the wig into two, and this side is going to be dipped into the pink dye, and the other side I'm just going to leave as a surprise. So I'm just dipping it gradually in, trying to avoid the lace, because we don't want the lace to be coloured. And here we have it. So what we're gonna do next is just repeat this whole process, but with a different color, honey. All right, Susie, my girl. So before this dries, I'm going to be doing a method called plucking, and this is going to allow us to customize the front and give us a natural hairline. And how we do that is we're gonna use some tweezers and start plucking. And you just wanna thin out that hairline, just so it looks as natural as possible. So the best time to do this process is when the hair is wet. It's easier for the hair to come out from the knots. And what we're going to do now is we're going to use a small brush like this, and we're going to mold the baby hairs into the shape that you desire your baby hairs to be. So now the wig is dry, we're going to prep Dej's hair for installation and get back to this. The really good thing about this glue is that it dries by itself, so you can just leave it to air dry. So I'm moving in a circular motion so I can really get into the lace and through the lace to the other side. So now it's time for the installation. You just need to pull your head backwards, and we're just going to slide it on like a glove. And you really want to be firm with this or your lace won't stick. Now it's time to melt. And what is melting? Melting is when the grafts of the lace saturate inside the glue, so you barely see the lace. Now that the glue is reasonably dry, I'm going to take it off, cut the lace, form the baby hairs, and put this band back on for complete dryness. It's just make sure you're cutting in a jagged motion rather than a dead straight. So we're just taking out the baby hairs. Now we're going to start styling, honey. So we're just going to do a straight middle parting down the middle. Now we're going to move the hair away because we're going to start braiding. So we're just going to put some mousse down. So now I'm going to do a crisscross braid, and this is just going to give a nice illusion to the overall look. And there we have it, the final look. Thank you for watching this episode of Secrets of the Celebrity Hairstylist with me, The Snob. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more videos like this in this series on 49 Look.